What family tradition did you later find out was illegal? Every Christmas, we had the gift exchange where one family member would disappear for the entire year. Not die, disappear. From December 26th to the following Christmas Eve. No contact, no visits, just gone. We thought every family did some version of this until I mentioned it to my college roommate and she called campus security. The tradition was simple. All adult family members would draw names from my grandmother's antique music box Christmas morning. Whoever got the black ribbon tied their name would pack a single suitcase and leave with my Uncle Ray that same night. It's for the greater good, the adults always said. Someone has to make the sacrifice. My Aunt Linda went when I was 8. She kissed us goodbye after dinner and walked out the door with Uncle Ray. We didn't see her again until the next Christmas Eve. She looked different, thinner. Her hair was shorter and her left hand shook constantly. Where did you go? I asked her. Away, was all she'd say, staring at the Christmas tree lights like they hurt her eyes. My cousin Beth got picked when I was 14. I remember her crying as she packed her bag. It's not fair, she whispered to me. I just got engaged. When she came back the following year, her engagement ring was gone and she never mentioned her fiancé again. What happens when you leave? I asked her once. We work, was all she'd say. The same hollow look in her eyes that Aunt Linda had. The thing is, we never questioned it. Every family has weird traditions, right? My friend Jessica's family made everyone fast for 3 days after arguments. My boyfriend's dad made him do push-ups every time he swore. This was just our thing. I got picked when I was 22, fresh out of college. My name with the black ribbon. My stomach dropped, but I didn't cry. Crying meant you were selfish. And selfish people had it worse when they came back. That's what Beth had whispered to me. Uncle Ray barely talked during the 6-hour drive, just smoked cigarettes and listened to country music. The place wasn't what I expected. It looked like a corporate office building in the middle of nowhere. Clean, professional, multiple floors. There were other people there, not just family members, people I'd never seen before. Maybe 40 of us, all different ages, from different families apparently. We lived in dormitory-style rooms with no windows and worked 16-hour shifts in windowless offices. The work wasn't manual labor. It was data entry, processing financial information, moving money between accounts, creating fake identities. My fingers bled from typing the first week. Meals were twice a day, usually protein bars and vitamins. Sleep when they allowed it, which wasn't often. What are we actually doing? I asked another woman. Money laundering? She whispered. For whoever pays the most. Keep your head down and count the days. 2 months in, a man named David tried to contact his family. They brought him back that night. We could hear him screaming from the isolation room. He worked with broken ribs after that, breathing shallow and pained. I lasted 4 months before I realized the scope of it. Saw the client files on a supervisor's desk when he stepped away. Politicians, drug cartels, terrorist organizations. We were washing money for anyone with enough cash. The families weren't sacrificing members. They were selling them. That's when I understood why people came back different. Why they never talked about where they went. Why some never came back at all. The last 8 months were hell because I knew. Every transaction I processed, every fake account I created, I was funding crimes that kill people. But what choice did I have? Armed guards. Middle of nowhere. No outside contact. They drove me home Christmas Eve. Same as always. Good season, Uncle Ray said, handing me an envelope. Your earnings. For a year of slavery. I tried to tell my parents. Mom said I looked healthy and that hard work builds character. Dad said I seemed more mature now. You survived, didn't you? Made you stronger. But I couldn't let it go. The other faces haunted me. David's broken ribs. The people whose money we'd stolen. The crimes we'd funded. So I did something that destroyed my family and saved my soul. I told Agent Martinez, an FBI contact I found online. She listened to my whole story, taking notes on every detail. Then she said the words that changed everything. We've been tracking this operation for 3 years. You're our first witness. Our family compound was raided Christmas morning. Multiple locations across 5 states. Turns out our tradition was part of an international money laundering network, using family loyalty to ensure silence. 18 adults arrested, including my grandmother, father, and Uncle Ray. They found 127 people across all locations. Some had been there multiple years. Some were children. David was found in the medical wing with untreated internal injuries. 4 people were hospitalized for malnutrition and psychological trauma. The trials lasted 3 years. I testified against my own family, described every detail of that year. They got 25 to life each. The extended family called me a traitor, said I destroyed 4 generations of tradition. But 127 people went home, got therapy, got their lives back. Sometimes I dream about the music box, my name with the black ribbon. I wake up in cold sweats. But then I remember, no family member will ever disappear again. No more sacrifices, no more traditions. My cousin Beth called me last month, first time in 4 years. Thank you.